You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet, so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me. Cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character I'm going to tell you, there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the palace. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
Yellow champion low na the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad business of the Iron Lady rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every picnic a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now.
Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventille to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she no move, she no shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Persad be Cesar, the iron lady rain. Eh. Mountain Kamla, eh. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, eh. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we lead in the back. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She's strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she living the dream. Kamla the mountain, she no move, she no shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumpin' champion, Kamla, Kamla, Trinidad forever.
And of course, we are back with you. That's a special dedication it's from us here at WZYE TV and WZYE 95.9 FM. A special Trinidad, special dedication to the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, the Honorable Prime Minister Kamla Persad Balisier. Tommy, let me say a special welcome to you. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you. And I rather enjoy that song.
Yeah, it's a splendiferous song, man. I think we had to make it over and put something about WZYE 95.9 FM in it. WZYE.
Wow.
Yeah. We had to do a remix. Doing a quick remix. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Florida doing some good work, man.
Yeah, man. The man on the ball. He on the ball. He making joke, you know. You understand? As he say, we originate, we don't imitate.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So what was the day today, Tom? The day was splendiferous?
Absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, today was my off day. So I don't have to run today. But only make me run real late yesterday, you know, Tommy. Well, I said run about 6 o'clock yesterday, man.
Wow.
Because when I left there, I had to go to 2 training sessions. Right? I had 2 athletes I had to train. And when I finished training them, I had to do my own training now. You know what I mean? It's a small thing now. You know where it does go. But Tommy,
go ahead.
All right. So who was first in the chat today? Hafiz Mohammed?
Yeah, Hafiz.
Who was first yesterday? You know, I keep forgetting that. You know. Uranus.
Yes, if I'm not, was it Uranus or was it
who, Batos?
Not Batos.
Bernard Thomas?
I'm wondering if it was.
Well, we know it wasn't Volsanga, it wasn't Caribbean Soul.
No, it wasn't Volsanga, it wasn't Soul.
Right. So we know them 2 out. No, man, I think it was Uranus, man. Boy. Susan Lalchan or Susan?
No, it wasn't Susan.
Monica Ramkisoon?
No.
Julie Ali. The Santa Cruz was second, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthony Ford with that E, no? Nah, man, I think it was Uranus, man. Them is the only one who does come in front. Mr. Intellectual,
Nah, he was third, I think.
Bennett Thomas. Just cool don't come first at
It
all.
wasn't just cool.
Nah, he don't come first at all. Who was just cool? Them don't come first at all. Azina Smith, no?
No, it wasn't Azina.
But Tommy are calling all the names they fear, man. Gordon Gangachana, Drygen Joseph.
Nah.
007 Alana.
Nah.
Okay. Angela Darius.
No.
Tommy, you're running out of people, man. Ramdio Baiju.
Negative.
Tommy, I feel was Batos.
Nah, definitely not Batos.
Tommy, how you get all that energy to say definitely not Batos? Mr. Special welcome to our pal, Mr. COP. How are you doing?
Mr. COP, how you doing, sir?
I just cool, humble, simple, poor and polite, thinking positive, not negative. Try to be cool, calm, and collective. Professor Walsheet and Uncle Tommy, and to all the listeners and viewers of WZYE, good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope you all had a splendiferous day today.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely,
man. You know, we trying to have a little debate here. Who come first yesterday? I thought it was Uranus McFarlane. Tommy? Uranus. Yeah.
It's not Hanif Mohammed about 15 times I see you. What was Hanif?
No, Hanif and come first now. Mr. Intellectual and come first now. Why? COP was just saying that we know it's not three people. No, it's not three people. It's not Volsang. It's not Caribbean Soul. And it's not
Batos.
Yeah, that means the three we disqualify early.
Why?
Eh?
Why?
Eh?
Why?
Them know why. You know, you asking answers.
Well, when Caribbean Soul in that and Volsang in that, I had to ask them kind of question. Why?
No, them fellas know why. And Tommy was very, very what's it, boy?
Adamant.
Very adamant. Yeah, you see, pick the word for yourself that Batos had two chances of being in front, Slim and none. And Slim left the building.
We papa.
Yes, we papa. Tommy, do you know I see your partner, the fellow with the cricketer last name in a while? You hear from him?
No.
Okay, I hear from him. What about your girl, the Storm? You hear from she?
It's been a minute.
Okay. You know, boy, the dog who she used to abuse. COP. We had a co-host here at one time named by the Storm, eh? She had a dog named Stormy. And Tommy could correct me if I'm wrong. Or he could leave me if I'm right. She used to spray water in the dog's nose to punish him.
Oui, papa.
Tommy, is that correct? Was it in the nose?
Yeah.
Yo, Tommy, yeah.
Yeah.
That was Tommy.
That was them kicking a dog, you know?
Yeah, Tommy, she used to spray the dog in the nose, boy. I tell you, that's dog abuse.
Yeah, like cruelty to animal.
Yeah,
dumb animal.
Yeah, she said, boy, whenever that dog, when she goes somewhere and she leave the dog home, and as soon as she come back and the dog see she come back, the dog will run in the bedroom, you know, under the bed and hide like Southwestern, boy. Hiding under the bed, boy. Stormy in the corner, hiding. Stormy in the corner, hiding.
When somebody could do a dumb animal that, I can imagine what them went through in life. For my young stage growing up.
You feel so?
Yeah.
You're getting me in trouble, man. You're making me, we used
Well,
to make
leave that right there. Leave that right there. Leave that right there.
you got there. Next thing I get a phone call, all kind of thing, and get
No, but
abused. You know.
remember I have a set of dogs there, so it go hit me here.
You must either train your dog and all kind of things.
It go hit me over here.
Yeah, she had to go different places and get the dog trained. But anyway, Hafiz was in first, and I don't know, Hafiz was first, second, third, fourth,
fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
9,
13.
10, 11, 12, 13. 13, you know. That's a 13 trick, you know.
Yeah.
That's a first, you know. 13, you
Yeah.
know. Way Hafiz, boy.
He even gives somebody the opportunity to play sixth and seventh self.
But COP, you say you sure Hafiz is a he or she?
Well, don't put me, don't bring that in it.
Okay, don't do that. Don't do that.
You're going to do that.
Oh, you're going to do that.
yeah, but that sound like Camille.
So, all in a sudden, song like Camille?
Yeah, that's a Islamic name.
Okay,
good evening to you, Susanna. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Susan Lalchan, welcome. Good day, worship, Uncle Tommy. COP, blessings to you all. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Anthony Ford with E, welcome.
Anthony Ford, good evening to you.
Yeah. Uranus McFarlane. Uranus, your job done, boy. I thought you come first yesterday. You know, you're figuring out who come first yesterday, but I think you.
Summer 16 days. Good evening to you, Uranus.
Everything gone, boy. Everything gone. Nothing left, you know. Hafiz even left a second, a third, or a fourth place, you know.
No for nobody.
Nothing. Not even for someone who does get participation medal. Take that. None for you. Nothing for you.
They classify that as a cravages. Yeah. Chat member.
Yeah, clean sweep. Clean. Nothing for you. Nothing for you, Volsang.
But I can't good night to you.
Clinton Williams. Blessed up all, including Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and the villagers, including COP. Hey!
Clinton Williams, good night to you.
One of your partner we used to be on the Mugabe station. What is his name again, boy? Cry, Daily Cry, Baby. One of them. He on 104.7 now.
Yeah, I think I hear to say something over there.
Oh, yeah. I hear you on a program too. Yeah. Mr. Santa Cruz, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, WZYE, my friends on the village chat. Till later. Yeah, Mr. Santa Cruz coming early too. Look, Volsang, as usual.
Good night to you, Volsang.
He come in he even got participation medal this time. Good evening, Walls, Uncle Tommy and COP. Good evening to the chat. Bennett Thomas, welcome. Good evening,
Bennett
Professor
Thomas.
Uncle Tommy, Mr. COP, and all in the village.
Good night to you, Bennett.
Oh, look. What's now? Bennett get like he get in the middle, you know. He get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But that don't count.
Yeah.
Them don't count.
They abuse the chat this evening, man. They abuse the chat.
Mr. Intellectual, welcome. Bless afternoon, Hafiz, Susan, Bennett, Vol. No boy. Way boy. Mr. Intellectual, even tell Caribbean Soul good evening. Caribbean Soul ain't coming yet. What I said.
Good night to you, Mr. Intellectual.
I thought he was leaving him out. Look your partner, Capitan boy, Tommy.
Yep.
Yeah, Capitan boy.
Good evening to you, Capitan.
Mala Sukai, good night to all. Blessings upon you, all mighty God. Same to you, man.
And Mala Sukai, good night to you.
Yeah. Azina Smith, welcome.
Azina Smith.
Worship Uncle Tommy, COP and listeners. Just cool. You're inside.
Just cool.
Worship Tommy, COP, Susan, Ford, 665, Sang, BT, Monica, HD. All, everyone. Tommy, look your next partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uncle Tommy, you just say okay. Why you say good evening to your partner?
Yeah, you say good evening to your partner now, Tommy. You have him.
Is that okay?
A special good evening to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but that
want
sounds
Polly name? Polly man name now, Tom, you have him.
To each and every one in the village.
Good evening to you, brother Gordon.
Because there's a lot of people saying good evening to me. If I start discriminating, then
All right.
I'll
Yeah. Anyway, Gordon Ganga Chana Dry Jane Joseph. Good evening to all in the village. Hope your day was good. Same to you. Same to you, Ganga Chana. Good night to Wall Street, Tommy and CP. Judy Ali, welcome to you.
good evening,
Just
Judy.
who said the radar was moved? You know, Ganga Chana ever try to come first in the chat? You ever come first, Tommy?
Not that I could remember.
Nah. He never even come Sheffer.
No, yeah. You never even beat Volsang.
Yeah, it have a price for that, It have a price for that. You get a medal for that, For never winning. For never have place in any position.
You know, it's like going to a horse racing and your horse run out the race.
Yeah. But it end up back in the race.
Yeah, you know, I used to go horse racing as a little fella in the savannah. You know, I never went horse racing in Santa Rosa Park.
I never go horse racing, never.
You know, boy, horse racing.
I used to go in Marbella Union Park.
Man, I used to go in the savannah, boy. I'll never forget, boy. I have a horse named Queen. Anytime that horse run, I used to bet it to place. I used to look at them horse and I was like 60-1, and I betting on them to place. Because if it's 60-1 in the place, I gain a little change. 007 Alana, welcome. Angela Darius. Angela, you're in the house. Good evening to the village. Much blessings to all of you. Same to you. What?
Good evening to you, Angela Darius.
Yeah. Ramdio Baiju, welcome. Pleasant good night to Professor Wall Street, Mr. Tommy, COP, and the village. I have a video I want to look at here. COP, you might get upset when you see this video. And most of you living in Trinidad will get upset because of the stand I will take on this video now. Or they will get upset. But they don't get upset, yeah? Because it's the kind of truth. Even though it's kind of funny, it's really the truth, yeah? Look,
once it's the truth, you can't get upset.
Yeah, once it's the truth, you can't get upset. Batos, welcome. Good evening, WZYE, and all in the chat. Remember to hit the thumbs up button and share the live. Correct, Batos.
Good evening to you, Batos.
All 100.
Yeah, tell the members in the chat to do the same.
Each sing blessings to you, blessings to all. Yeah.
And good night to you, Miss Singer.
Sumatra, Bejan, welcome. Bless good night to Mr. Wall Street, COP, and Mr. Tommy.
And good night to you.
Okay. Volsang say Kingsley is holding it together. What do you mean by that?
You know.
Ali Trini, good night.
Good night to you, Ali Trini.
Ali, we still in here from you, you know. We still haven't heard from you, Ali Trini.
Yeah.
We start to call you out, you know. You know, we just call out people here on the station. You know that. Good night, host and viewers. Blessing to you, Ali Trini. Sumitra, I forget, you know, after we deal with Ali Trini, we go come and deal with you too, because we ain't no one.
Yeah. Good night to you, Sumitra.
Yeah. Monica said, just add WZYE support. Okay, Walls. Yeah, we go do that, Monica. Marilyn, welcome. Hi, guys. Hi to you, Marilyn.
Good night to you, Marilyn.
Yeah. Hey, Tommy, look your partner, second person, come in the chat.
Captain?
Yeah. COP, you know, Capitan had 3 different pseudo names, right?
Capitana.
Yeah, Capitan is 3 people in one, you know. You know, like when you're watching them video and you see 3 different people, like Certified Samson, Ezekiel, the mother, the brother, the father. What's Certified Samson?
Oh yeah.
No.
COP, you know who Certified Samson is?
No.
COP, come on, man.
No, actually, yeah. Where's that TV show?
You living in Trinidad?
Yeah.
And you don't know who Certified Samson is?
No.
COP, you should have take a pass on that one.
That
You
what
should
I
have
take a
say,
pass.
you should have
That
say
what?
you ain't sure. You ain't sure.
No, I don't know. If you say it different, I might know, but that name you call it, I do not know that.
All right, okay. So if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
But if you want to tell me, then I go know.
all right.
But like
No,
you want to keep me in way,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. You, 35 Samson is
a YouTuber.
Huh?
He's a YouTuber.
Yeah, very, very good. Vishnu Pandit, welcome. Top of the evening, Professor. Uncle Tommy and COP blessings to all in the village. Same thing to you, Vishnu Pandit.
Good
Virginia
evening to you,
Maharaj.
Mr. Pandit.
You're mistaken, it's great. Yeah. Although take on Capitan, the Capitan, poppy stuff there. Hey, all in all, I see Anthony followed out the E. All in all. Angie, out in Toronto, is not Toronto, Canada. Good night to Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, Mr. COP, and all wonderful villagers. Blessing to everyone. But I want to show you this. I want to show you this video, yeah, because I saw this video today, and I was Professor Walls, J. Balto, Professor Walls, Uncle Tommy, Mr. COP, blessings, all on the live stream. Wonderful afternoon. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, good evening to you, Balto.
My braces gave me some trouble, boy. Patricia Hutchinson, pleasant evening to Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, Mr. COP, and all in the village. Blessing evening to you too. Yeah, boy. I'll go by the man to fix my thing, huh? Amos Lalan. Welcome to you, that. Yeah. Bato said, Professor, wonder what happened to the talks on the investment that they had with the UAE, seeing that there is a war and the UAE is being targeted by Iran. Why? Then I just wonder. Anyway, look the video here. A radio announcer and a comedian. Who is that guy? Paul Sang said the man busy, the man have bacon and tomatoes to water when the day comes.
Yeah, I like him for that.
Yeah,
I like him for that.
You have a sprinkler system, COP?
Yeah, but now it's not time for that. I like to walk from plant to plant too now.
Okay.
So I get to touch my plant. To them. Yeah, I can get to touch my plant. I'll get a little exercise doing that.
Where did I get that talk from you talk to that plant? I can see you talking to a dog. How you go talk to that plant?
The dog just talk back there?
Oh, you mean? COP, I see a video the other day. I go bring it here. They have this what else call them place again? What else keep them dog on them?
Them dog rescue place?
Right, shelter? Like a dog rescue place under the
shelter.
An adoption place.
Yeah.
And they're adopting dogs, and there are people sitting down in the room, and they just come and let go the dog, right? Because the dog looking for a person to adopt them. Let go the dog, and the dog just go to the person who they want to adopt them.
Yeah.
You tell me that a dog smart?
And the dog and the people them just be patting the dog and saying, "Nice doggy, looking nice." So when you can go buy a tomatoes plant and do that?
You could go buy a plant and do that?
Yes, you're looking good.
What the tomato at you?
What the dog just pelt a bite at you?
Dog get pelt a bite at you? When you go and you pat the tomato go do some jump up or something?
No, it go produce bigger.
It go produce big?
Yeah, you go get nice tomatoes. They go like the vibes.
Nah. You see that one? Talking to plants?
Yeah.
Tommy, you agree with that too, Tommy? Talking to plants?
I even agree with playing music for them and all.
Yeah. You taking music for plants?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, sure.
As I always say that. My wife once said a plant in the house, eh?
Yeah, you say you know me when they pass it upstairs and you see that big nice bouquet plant you have over there. Let me just put it this way: that $1,500 US plant you have over there. It doesn't pass by it and say, "Oh boy, you're growing nice. I like that. You're making the house look nice." You don't do that. Look, take some water. Take some water.
That my wife does do. Yeah. When you see summer come, My wife just spent about, I want to lie, maybe about 2.5 hours outside with them plant and them, you know.
Yeah, that nice one.
I say to myself, I said this year, I will try my best to go and like try to spend 15 minutes.
Well, then nothing. After you spend 15 minutes and the next two weeks and then you pass and you see how it growing, you go by that plant every time, boy.
All right, that's what I go do. But if I spend 15 minutes, or I real tired, boy.
No, and you're shoving out, you're shoveling snow for 5 hours.
And then, you know what's happened to her? She just plant some, what them thing that's just growing this summer? What is the name of it again? What is the name of them thing that's planted in the front? They look nice though, real nice. Tommy, you know them little plants they just put in the front, the colorful, the yellow.
Yeah.
What's the name of it? I'm gonna see if she sent me. What's the name of them? I don't know. Every summer she just go up in the plant. Was it the planetarium? Right? Right? And bringing back all these plants. Palm trees too.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And you know what is the sad part, COP and Tommy, boy? When winter coming, boy?
Yeah, to put them inside.
I don't want to lift up them palm tree to bring them inside.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. That's the beauty about seeing about the plant and them. Because you didn't buy it to abandon it. To put it over it to abandon it. You buy it to grow it the way how you want it to grow.
We ain't staying on this planting longer. You see, like you.
I agree. I have a movie.
Talk about plant, I could see the joy in your face, brother.
You have a video data show.
yeah. I could see the joy in your face talking about them plant and them.
Yeah, it's a nice thing.
Yeah. I will go into it this year. I promise. I will go into it this year. And when I see outside and thing, I will try if I could go and spend like a 15 minutes or something. Let me see if she sent me the text. What's the name of that plan, boy? She will send my text. I know. But folks, I want to play this video for you. Listen to this, right? Listen to this.
Yeah, the boss touchdown. You hear what I say? The boss touchdown. I need a driver to take me to Sawa right now.
Hi, yeah, you need a taxi?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Where you want to go?
What's this? San Juan.
Oh,
San Juan.
From the US?
Yes.
All right, no problem.
Okay, so how much would that be?
Sawa kind of far, you know. It's a traffic in the crazy sometimes as well. Yeah, well, give me 500 and we could organize. Yeah?
Okay. 500?
Yeah?
Oh, wow. Like,
okay, come, let me go.
That's actually not bad.
No problem, let me go. Yeah, Sawa. Well, listen, I just want to say I'm thankful for the US because Trinidad don't have any US. It's real hard to get US in Trinidad.
Wait, hold up. You said US?
500 US. Remember we agree outside 500 US?
See now, that is the thing with all the Trinidad people, you know, dog.
Where your accent
I telling you.
Where your
no,
accent?
but for real, it's Sawa. I born and grew, boy. I born and grew in Sawa. You hear me? My father buried in Tunapuna Cemetery. You hear me?
You say
dog,
you
come on the car. Matter of fact, come on the car. No, matter of fact, come on the
so
car.
you're from Trinidad?
Matter of fact, you come on to
This is my car, though. This is my car. Somehow you can take my car.
Where you going? Where you going?
Just give me a drop in QF now. I'll take it in QF.
No. No. Yeah, my problem with that, eh?
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. You see, my problem is most Trini does want to charge you when you're from foreign a totally different price.
What are you coming here and talk Yankee for? What are you talking Yankee here for?
But if you hear a slight tinge of Yankee, your price going up.
No, the man say 500.
Let me say
yeah.
No, I'm serious.
He bring out the Trinity.
Yeah, he said 500. She thinking 500 TT. So when I was in Trinidad last, I was going to get this fella to take me wrong. So I say, what you gonna charge me a day, boss? 150 US. I say 150 US. I said, what are you talking about? So you know I come from foreign.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's 150 US a day.
The price going up.
Yeah, I said,
Don't
boss,
talk
what is that
Yankee.
one, boy?
Don't talk Yankee.
Yeah, like how you see he say 500 because he thought he's a Yankee. Why all the Trinidadians just do that COP? Why?
What?
Why all the Trinidadians?
It has some Yankees and them. They just go by the airport or there and they sell them at doubles. And they pay 6 US, 5 US and thing too.
For doubles?
Yeah.
Wait, by the airport?
It have people just do that when Yankee people go buy doubles. People and all kind of things they buy. They tell them $5, they take out US and hand them, they take it, they get them back, no change. $5 is $5.
So it's an epidemic in Trinidad. When you're here,
it's a lawless dump.
Okay.
With a bunch of lawless people, robbing people. That is Trinidad and Tobago.
No, when I see that, I say, the same fella try to charge me 150 US. I said, well, I said, boss, what is that one? Really?
The same way outside over there, people selling doubles in the foreigner. And they sell doubles for $5. It's 5 US out there.
We out here?
Yeah.
No, 5 US for doubles.
How much? Where?
Maybe $253 for doubles.
US?
Yes. We $5 for US.
Check it, TT. No.
I mean, it. How much is that doubles in Trinidad?
Well, it have them for $5. It's have them for $6. It has some with all long DB and then you get doubles for $3.
Yeah, doubles by Trinity Light in Queens is $250.
Yeah. But there's still plenty people. There's still plenty money to sell that doubles. So.
Yeah. The airport isn't far from San Juan. Yeah, but they don't matter. But hear this one, eh? Hear this one. And I won't talk people business, but I my business too. I was going to the UNC function in wait, wasn't boy? Was it in Cuba, boy?
Yeah.
It was in Cuba.
Yeah.
Some place somewhere there, right? And so I get a fella. And maybe this price wasn't bad. Right? So they pick him up and thing and they drop him off. I say, boss, what is the damage? He said, don't worry yourself now, man. You understand? You know, you go fix up when you come back. I worry myself. I said, no problem. So, time come and call. I say, well, listen, now the thing finished. I ready to come back down the road. So when I reach back down the road, he tell me $500. 500 TT.
And where you picking it up from?
Valsin.
From Valsin to Cuba?
Yeah.
Wow. Europe, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 150 by 150.
About a 300, right?
Yeah, 150 by
150. Yeah. I thought reasonable would be about a 350.
Yeah. But how taxi man and PH man and hustlers just do it in the road? They will check like a 150 that'll drop you, that'll pick you up.
Yeah.
That'll drop you over there and them had to go back home.
Yeah.
Then they'll come and pick you up again.
Yeah.
Drop you home and them had to go back home.
Right.
So it come like 3 routes now.
Yeah.
So you pay the damages for that.
No, I understand that. Like for example, when I was in Trinidad, I was going Marval Road and I was down by Woodford Square. Right? And I was late. So when I got there, I tell the guy, I go pay for the whole car. I'll pay for all these seats. Somebody was like, he said $30. I said, fine, there we go. Right? And next time I was going up in Marval, and the same thing, I say, I go pay for all these seats and they charge me like $30 or $35. I say, no problem. You understand? But when I was in Trinidad recently there, boy, after that fella tell me that, I get so vexed, boy, I started to take Maxi.
Well, I used to pull PH, and when I pull in PH from Sando to Cuba, sometimes I'm paying for the whole car. I said, no, partner. You don't pay for the whole car. If you want to pay for one seat, you pay for one seat. Because when them pay me $9 from San Fernando to Cuba, that 9 by 4. I don't want that. I want to take up
$36 for the seat?
No.
Why?
No. Because I want to take up from
Oh, you want short drops. You want some
I
short
want
drops.
all them short drop and then pick it up over there too. You know. Don't do me that at all.
I realize that. I realize that. When
Yeah.
I say, boss, what's wrong with you? I want to take short jobs, boss.
Yeah, you want to sit down on air conditioner and sit down in a car. I feel if I a chauffeur, you're a chauffeur. I don't want to be a chauffeur at all.
Was one straight drive?
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with me. That I want straight drive for he luxury.
Oh, okay.
Not for my successor.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, but the fella, as I saw that, it reminded me of what happened, and then remind me. I mean, it's like once they know you come from foreign, that has treat you differently. But we have to go for the break. When we come,
go for the break. I still play this video.
It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
Tommy, you ever had that experience that I just talked about there?
No, because my traveling arrangements have always been different. I've always had before I had my own car in Trinidad. This is from 95. I've always had a relative pick me up or take me wherever I wanted to go. See, I have a real big family. Plenty people in my family.
Well, Tommy, I don't want to put it this way, but I didn't grow up very fortunate, so to speak, right? So most of the time in Trinidad, I used to have to either take bus. On that special occasion, I could have take a taxi. That special occasion, yeah. So I never really had the opportunity to take a taxi. Tommy, read what that fella said. Read what that fella said.
It's too damn cheap. That out of the night. So
why would you make that?
That's not less than $600, especially if you get a UNC driver.
Sometimes you just gotta ignore certain things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't back at every
car door. So Mitra says, I speak to my plants and they listen because they send out the prettiest flowers. Okay. No, it have plants that are very, very, very good for your house. Excellent. Bishan Murad says, good night, my brothers. Thank you for a great program. God bless you guys. Our country citizens going forward with the Prime Minister and our government, bringing betterment for the citizens. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Wall Street, Wasta will charge people if you caught using sprinklers and water hose. Okay. I thought it was only certain times. Ali Trini says I talk to my plants as well. I'd ask my wife if she has talked to she plants.
Because they listen.
Indra Singh says pleasant good evening. Pleasant evening to the village team and all the good folks on the chat. They listen?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You know, growing up in Chewacca, in the yard, I don't remember my grandmother planting plants and things. I don't remember. You know? But I know my mother-in-law love plants, boy. And they say the apple don't fall far from the tree. So, Vishnu Pandit says, pleasant good evening, Professor Walstradamus, Uncle Tommy, COP and all in the village, locked in and listening always to my favorite program. Blessings to everyone. Marlon, partner, how you going, Marlon? Marlon Strong. Good night, Mr. Walshing, Mr. Thomas, Mr. COP. Blessings to all in the village. Radhu Ragunanan. Good night to Mr. COP, Wall Street, Tommy, and all on the live. So here this one now. Here this one, right? So when I ask the question of the day, the drug money build Balisier house. There was an editorial by Kennelly. Let's listen to that editorial.
Balisier House, The Drugs Built, an editorial by Kennelly. When I joined the state media in 2010, the People's National Movement had a debt of almost $1 million for general election broadcasts. Letters were sent to the party's chairman and political leader, to which there were no responses. In September 2018, while campaigning for re-election as party boss, then Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley said the PNM owed $4 million in 2010, with debts to the state media and the National Bus Company.
So in 2010 they owe $4 million, eh?
Mm.
$4 million in 2010, right?
Rowley said his first job as leader was fighting to save Balisier House, fighting to pay its bills, fighting to pay the staff. In early 2023, the PNM launched a Balisier House that was refurbished at costs estimated at between $50 million and $100 million.
$50 million to $100 million. You know, we had to ask ourselves the question. Of course, you could get a mortgage, right? Right? But
right.
If no money is actually coming in because they're not in the business of making money, how do they get money to pay their mortgage on a monthly basis? How do they get money?
Contributions.
You mean from the membership?
Right.
Or from the finances?
Whomever. Financial membership.
Okay. Okay. And they could pay their mortgage. So them people have to donate every month.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Tommy.
The sprawling 5-story Tranquility Street, Port of Spain edifice is state-of-the-art, with a stylish executive office for the leader, according to media reports. PNM had earlier held a 10-car raffle to fund the massive project, with Rowley urging patrons, "You can tell yourself you are contributing to something that is worth it." Financing a multi-million-dollar venture through a raffle in a small society mere years after being in a financial hellhole is a business case worthy of Harvard and Stanford. On Friday, Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar told Parliament, "Drug money financed Balisier House." Ms. Persad-Bissessar has received intelligence briefings compiled by local agencies in association with various high-powered United States bodies. The U.S. authorities allege in a 700-page indictment against Venezuelan tyrant Nicolas Maduro that certain Caribbean politicians were in cahoots in a major drug trafficking ring. The Americans have reported extensively on the flourishing cocaine trade facilitated through the Gulf of Paria and onto Chaguaramas-based go-fast boats. Certain business owners have symbiotic relationships to drug trafficking and organized crime, with some stores used as fronts for money laundering that fuel the wider criminal economy. U.S. reports have provided explicit details in identifying TNT as a key transit hub for cocaine to Europe. The Prime Minister has repeatedly tagged the PNM as a narco organization. An allegation of a ruling political party funded by dirty money is a critical matter, especially in a tiny land destabilized by violence tied to drugs, weapons, and money laundering. Ms. Prasad Assessor's assertion will be predictably dismissed by urban media and the so-called validating elite. But it should awaken questions about why the PNM administration lacked aggression in challenging the drug trafficking curse.
You know, think about this, right? When you go to PNM constituencies that have never forsaken the PNM, what is normally the makeup of those constituencies? What do those constituencies look like, Tommy and COP?
Look like you and I.
Never. We look so dilapidated. And you go in a PNM constituency, you see a dilapidated community. You see a community needs social assistance. That is what I see when I go in a PNM constituency.
Everyone?
Think about it. Say that again, Tommy.
Yes.
Every PNM constituency or just some of them?
Every one of the PNM constituency, especially the area that support the PNM.
Let's take this call. Who like to watch COP? Southwestern, welcome.
A good night to you, Professor, and Uncle Tommy, and the President, His Excellency, for the Vulnerable in Society, the Honorable Mr. COP. Uncle Tommy?
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you a question, right?
Go ahead.
You have an ex-commissioner of police number by chance? Because this question we're talking about here, right? It had a step or an elevator or a ladder. A child with the how does call him? COP. If I take up a lady and she have a child, what that child is called? To me. Number one.
If you're picking up a lady and she have a child?
Yeah.
Well, that 2 passengers.
No, I'm talking about if I'm married.
Yeah.
Then you become the stepfather.
Your stepdaughter.
Oh, all right. You see that word? Remember that word, Professor? I find out that if the police do a raid and they find that individual in a place where narcotics is present, and you hear nothing about the case, and the police coming behind me to say I get benefits from drug proceeds, and that's finding out. So I called on him and I asked nobody is a SOE. So keep it young and strong, brother, for the vulnerable. Good night.
Is this stepchild or?
Thank you. If you believe it, answer that one.
He talk in syllables tonight, boy.
What I thought in your real syllables,
he know to bat in the crease.
Batting in the crease, boy. Yeah. You think that
Hi, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All you? Anthony Ford City Finances.
When I looking forward for him to talk, he talking now. But when you look at it, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and listeners of WZYE, if PNM classified itself, they was broken, they didn't have no money, they was owing.
Yeah.
They was even owing the UNC. They was owing people.
Yeah.
And 10 years, them build $100 and something million building. Political office. And the building still in construction. After they leave office, the building shut down. No construction are taking place. Where they was getting that money to build that thing. Even though the whole of the Caribbean sell barbecue ticket for you. You win, you reach 100 million.
We take this call. Mr. Florida, welcome. Mr. Florida. Mr. Florida, you going, boy? Yes, COP. But COP, my question is this, right? We have the opposition leader now talking how poor people going through this, poor people going through that, poor people going through the other, right? But the PNM took, well, somehow they get $50 to $100 million to build Balisier house, right? What about all them poor black people who was voting for the PNM? What about them? Let me take this call. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Good night, Mr. Hansen. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good night, Mr. Soapy. Good night, everybody on the line. Happy to see
Good
everybody.
night to you, Mr. Florida.
Good night, Mr. Florida.
Good night, guys. Yeah. So let me break it down easy now. So let me say that building cost them $60 million, right?
Yeah.
10 years. Mm-hmm. Like 120 months. And that's about 500,000 a month.
Say that again.
I say 60 million, let me say it costs 10 years. So that's 120 months, right?
Yeah.
So every month is 500,000 that they bring in.
Right. That's 6 million. That's 6 million. 12 fives are 60. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's, you with them getting $500,000 every month from?
Inquiring minds want to know.
You could get from a kickbacker. If you give out a contract for $40 million, you could collect a $3 million here from a contractor and a $5 million from a contractor. They could collect it from all the over course runner. You could collect it from all them things. But is it illegal?
Yeah,
is it legal?
No, but what I'm saying is that if the CSC members who generated money, what them could do to generate money from them members to get $500,000 a month?
How much money Google could give the PNM? How much money Google could give the PNM? Them PNM activists have no money.
That's what I'm saying. You know how much skills and how much you had to do to make $500,000 a month. If you already know how much $500,000 a month is. And you know what's the funny thing? These are questions that PNM Gordon won't ask. You know, that is why you ask a ridiculous question if it's a UNC driver. And these is knowledge where PNM sycophants have. That is why Caspi Dolly could say PNM children and PNM people. You see, because that is the knowledge you have. All right, guys, lock on.
Thank you.
All righty.
You know, guys, think about it. How they're going to show how they finance Balisier house. But I have a bigger point. The people of the PNM constituencies who has been suffering year after year after year, the PNM bill $100 million edifice, right? And them still in
front of the eyes.
In front of the eyes. And them in worse condition. Them really care about all you? Them really care about all you? Eh?
Plus the Minister of Finance build a multi-story building in front of the eyes.
Yep.
Okay, let's take this call. Caller, you live.
Good night, Tanya. Good night, guys.
Good night, Beulah.
COP, Uncle Tommy, Uncle Wall Street.
Good night.
Uncle Wall Street. You just said that Penny was talking about poor people. I want to know for the 10 years, when the poor people were suffering, did they give them a hearing when they were suffering and they wanted help from the government then?
No.
No, they ignored them. Yeah. It come like the guys that was in the pipeline and Chowet Young was the Minister of Energy, right? And when them boys was in the pipeline, he had the grounds where people were saying, "Young to blame because he called off the search for the guys in the pipeline." That was in the ground, right? What about Andrea Barrett? What about Akil Chambers? What about all the other young girls who was raped and gone missing, right? What about all them poor people who shed tears for the children when the children died innocently? Some of them innocently getting shot and falling at the side of the road. Where was the PNM government? Huh? Where was the government when them boys was in the pipeline and they crying out in that pipeline for this? Huh? And that search was called off and people wanted to go into the pipe. Same guys, whoever was behind that, God going to call them out in the light, and wait and watch what's going to happen to this PNM government, You see, Andrea Barrett was a young innocent girl that was working in an office where all kind of documents and important papers, and it is alleged that she saw something, and that is how this child innocently went missing. We don't know what that innocent child gone through before she died. Where was PNM? Where was PNM when Akil Chambers and all that? Oh God, I don't like to talk about Akil, because my heart is cry out, right? Where was the PNM? But you know what said the plan is the brains watch by saying the poor people, the poor. So when they use that strategy now to say the poor people, you know what the PNM mites and all of them gonna say who poor? They're going to say, well, look how the PNM was looking out for we. Look how they're looking out for we. They're saying we're poor. Look how they're looking out for we. That's their plan and strategy to win the next election, to come back to government. According to what somebody was saying in another program. I think it's Roberts. They waited, I don't know if it's called a program. They waited for when Petrotrain come back. They waited for when all them industry come out and bring it back, and all money start to flow again. That's what they waiting on, because they tell us that we're going to mash up Trinidad and Tobago. And when they bring it back, we coming back in power because we see money running out, dollars, and that's what they want to finish the Balisier house, right? So that is what they're doing. Their plan strategy is to always say the poor and the poor and the poor, and the people should not fall for that. Okay, I'll call back.
Thank you.
Thank you, Beulah.
Beulah, you're on fire. You're on fire tonight, Beulah.
Yeah, I mean, listen to this. You know, I just think that, and at one time, the Prime Minister coming up with that processor told the former Prime Minister, when are you going to start to take care of your people? When? Right? Imagine that. When she was opposition leader, she calling you out and telling you, when are you going to take care of your people? But as far as he was concerned, he was taking care of his people because his people was the 1%. And the poor black disadvantaged people thought that they were his people. But they only his people when time come to voting. That is it. He's supposed to have a press conference tomorrow.
Yeah, to tell people what. To tell people what.
He's supposed to have a press conference. What are you going to listen to that press conference for?
The PNM supporters is the only, should I say human being, by the only people that fight and struggle to keep the PNM in power, even though they are nothing, and they're getting nothing.
But COP, if I was Penelope Week Beckles, in order to remove the week from the middle of my first and last name, tomorrow I was calling a press conference at 2:30 p.m. If his press conference at 2:30, I call him one at 2:30. I'm telling people, this is the PNM This is who represents the PNM, not that fellow over there, as you just say COP. You understand? Stand up.
She can't do that. Huh?
Have some breasticular fortitude. I tell you,
She cannot do that.
platypus, she like an invertebrate and a jellyfish. She has no belly, no stomach, and no spine.
Yeah. She can't do that. Right now, they're looking for her to move she from there.
Why she can't do that?
She can't do that. Huh?
Why not? She's a political leader.
Political leader for half of them.
Stuart Young and Marvelous Marva and Imbut and
how them is have press conference by themselves. They're the only opposition. Anybody's whole press conference. And the opposition leader don't be there.
Okay.
Well, before they stayed in bed with them.
Correct. Before they stayed in bed with them.
Because Marvelous Marva was on TV today. In the fourth estate running him out.
And you know the thing is, when them was in power, you know, them is studying nobody, the large and the in charge, the passing laws, the saying things in parliament. And he was telling the poor people and them, don't eat no macaroni pie. And if you're children and them get vexed and pelt you with our shoes as if children supposed to pelt the parents with our shoes. Don't eat macaroni pie and don't think no ham and think for the children and them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they was telling people. No. You realize they're not wearing jacket and tie and thing again? No, the kind of things they're saying, as if they're not thinking and saying, hey, you know, I was over there and I wasn't helping, I wasn't assisting, I wasn't representing, I was not delivering. And now them talking.
Let me say welcome to Dindial Ramdas. I think this is Dindial's first time here. Dindial Ramdas.
Seemed like somebody new.
Yeah, Dindial is somebody new. You all say welcome to Dindial. Says good night.
Welcome to the village. Welcome to the village, Dindial Ramdal.
Good night to you, Dindial. Ramdas, good night to you. Make sure and tell a friend to tell a friend that WZYE is the #1 political talk show programs, and WZYE, tell a friend to tell a friend. But like how we have new listeners and viewers. And only welcome she and the chat too.
Good night, COP, Uncle Tommy, and COP. How you know? Oh, you just know them people is a he or she. Oh, you just know them.
Oh God, you don't have to go in that now. You know, it's a fortune teller. Okay. Let them say it's a boy or a girl now. Let them answer back, reply and say, no, it's a girl or a boy.
You like to just call out the name, right? Just say,
it's safe to just call the name.
Yeah.
No, well, let them answer back.
I say only welcome to Dindial.
Yeah, that would encourage them to message more. And say, no, it's not a girl, it's a boy.
All right, okay.
Do it.
All right. Anthony Ford say, Devi Parry, welcome. He may not come from any conference. People listening to Rowley. People are still listening to you? Please.
The last time he hold a press conference was a quarrel about the goat and fowl and thing again.
No, he didn't hold it. He had to postpone it. Because some people say people was arguing with the money. They thought.
Well, I only hope they argue tomorrow with the money again.
Some people arguing with the money. After the photo that he says Professor FC Bank, which is a majority owned by the government, is suing Warner or the close spend for $17 million that is owing the bank. But you know what? I ain't vex Warner get a little something. I ain't vex. Because the rest of them 1% was getting everything.
I rather leave that alone.
No, I'm too vexed.
Good night to you, Nadia.
Yeah. Alistair, welcome. Alistair.
Yes, good night, Professor Wall Street.
Good night,
Uncle
Alistair.
Tommy and COP.
Good night to you,
Can you hear me
Alistair.
properly, yes?
We hear you loud and
Hear me? Right.
loud and clear.
Well, I downloaded a Calypso by Maestro.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fiery.
Fiery. Yeah,
Right. That is in honor of our Prime Minister's speech in Parliament. She was fiery.
Correct is right.
This is why I downloaded it to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I understand. It hasn't been confirmed, but I understand the former will be given a press conference tomorrow.
Yeah.
You all heard anything about it?
Yeah, I hear about it.
Nice. Right, so that's what I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, but that can't be a press conference.
Thank you.
That is not a press conference.
What it is?
Eh? The media are going to ask him some questions.
They go ask him. What questions they go ask him? They ain't asking him no questions. But I saw the financial guru. Let me see if I get his video. Financial guru gave a he did a video, it was pretty good. All right, I'll go look for it. Financial guru game. Since I gave him that name, he getting bigger and bigger. You have a YouTube channel now, you know? Financial guru.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean you know the channel? Financial guru.
Financial guru. Financial guru, that nothing.
Oh, you mean that's what he does do? Yeah, you know, he does lift people up.
But he has the experience.
That is correct, is right. We just lift people up here, you know.
Yeah,
that's what we doing here. We just only lift people up. We need to lift them up. Fine. I don't play. A financial guru, send me the one. I don't look for that one. It have one here. Don't tell me I didn't put that one here, boy. I thought I put this one in here, you know. I have a one there. Anyway, folks, I want you all to listen to this, right? This is the Attorney General talking about Tommy. I know you was kind of I'm gonna put words in your mouth.
Okay, put it in my ear.
You're gonna put it in your head. Tommy wasn't in agreement with what was happening in the Caribbean Sea regarding the people who may have been
it was not in the Caribbean Sea. It was in international waters.
All right.
International water, not the Caribbean Sea.
All right.
No boat was not destroyed in Caribbean waters.
All right. So let me say it was international sea, because there are some reports that it was the Caribbean Sea. Right?
Well, that is the spin that was playing on it.
Well, let me spread it. If it's international, it includes Caribbean, right?
Each body of water has a name, and that's the name of the body of water.
Caribbean Sea.
Was the international water they were speaking about?
No, they are naming Caribbean Sea though.
That is what PNM Fort Estate was saying when it was not true to. Even though in Trinidad it was reported that none of those boats was destroyed in Caribbean waters.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
But anyway, you go ahead and say what you're saying now.
Hold on. Where, Tommy?
The waters coming from Africa all the way to the Caribbean is called the Atlantic Ocean. And it's international waters, most of it.
But David Paddy boat was
the point I'm trying to make by making that reference is that each body of water has a name.
And
the Caribbean waters and the international waters.
So here is the question. The body of water where most of the boats were destroyed was where?
International waters.
You see, for example, U.S. military boats bombed 3 drug boats in the Pacific and Caribbean Sea. Right? And you would say, yes, the U.S. military have been destroying boats in the Caribbean Sea and Eastern Pacific since September 2025 as part of an anti-drug campaign, Operation Southern Spear, initiated by the Trump administration. Multiple strikes on vessels suspected of carrying drugs from Venezuela have resulted in numerous deaths, sparking controversy over legal authority and the targeting of suspects. Because that's why I did here. I heard about the Caribbean Sea, and then people extended to say international waters, right? But anyway, let me go with the premise that is international waters.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Let me go with that premise, right? No problem going with that premise. But
run the video.
But just before you run the video, Tom. But Tommy, was very adamant, very, very adamant, that he didn't believe that these people who have been stated to be running drugs in the Caribbean Sea, Tommy stated that he believed they should have their day in court.
Absolutely, whether they're innocent or guilty.
And I specifically stated that when these things are happening, there's always an accessory to what's going to happen. Always. Right? So we have the incident just the other day here with the US killing what? A ship out there with 80 people on it. Right? And it had nothing to do with the war. And they were wrong. It is sad that when these things happen, you always have an accessory to whatever problem you're trying to solve. Right? But Tommy didn't say nothing about that. He was just very, very straightforward. I don't think COP had an opinion on that. COP, what was your opinion on that?
I support those moves on them. It's time for we to I was always saying that it's time for we to stop that illegal flow and narcotics to our country. I always support that.
Well, Tommy looked at it from an independent perspective. Correct, Tommy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. However, Tommy, you might be a little upset with this one because the Attorney General got a legal opinion with respect to clearing Trinidad and Tobago over any drug boat strike in Caribbean waters. You know, it says Caribbean waters. Right?
Yeah. Trinidad and Tobago wasn't responsible for the strikes.
Oh, correct. So if they wasn't responsible, Tommy, but wasn't it helping the problems that we face in Trinidad and Tobago? Because we can't go and blow out no boat in the Caribbean Sea.
But is that the way to treat with that problem? Just blow out the boat?
What all right. So what would be your solution, Tommy?
Arrest them.
And they're running, and there are 8 engines, and there are 4 big engines in the boat, and they're running.
Yeah, but look what they're up against. Listen, the US have enough equipment to destabilize.
Well, yeah, they destabilize it. Yeah, they want to do something.
And arrest the occupants.
Tommy, I shocked.
Yeah, but it's 50 years. It's 50 years they're running from the Americans boat. They're running, all kind of thing. They get so sophisticated that they start to build boat that them thing that going underwater. And nobody wasn't doing nothing. That's why it escalates so big. They get the right person, Donald Trump, to say about it.
Correct. I shocked at Tommy. For Tommy to say, all right, every time I see a boat out there, they were going, 2121 to 24. Go out and arrest them on that boat out there. Every time. 2121 to the Tommy. Sometimes, boy.
It's easy to take out the engines on them boat and destabilize them.
Yeah.
You know, Tommy, that was sound like when people will be saying, oh, you didn't have to shoot him, you could have shoot him in the leg. Police and them trying to shoot people in the leg.
I guess the killing of that Samaru kid lately, you agree with that?
Oh,
did they bomb to kill Hitler
too? To shift the goalpost now.
Did they bomb to kill Hitler too?
No, the point I'm trying to make is that there's a right way to do everything.
Yeah, but we can't talk for 50 years. We can't talk for 50 years and going on years, going on, it's still happening. And I just keep running down boat. And we full up, we hold them, we lock them up and bring them to justice. And we had to come and mine them in prison And they come out and doing the same thing over and over again. Them is not little marijuana, it's not 2 pounds of marijuana again there. It's drugs, it's big set of cocaine and all kind of thing.
Could destroy a society.
Yeah.
It's drugs could destroy society. You want to go and arrest them? Arrest them? Arrest them. Cancel Christmas. Over for them. They won't have to worry about transporting no more drugs in the future anymore. And in addition to that, yes, innocent people are going to be part of it. But as I said, right? And singing song just said it.
And no innocent person will be in a boat with 10 kilo of cocaine. No innocent person will be in a boat. What kind of innocent that is?
Yeah, let me say welcome to Susie Charles.
An innocent person will take a plane and come home.
Let me say welcome to Susie Charles. Always say welcome to Susie. Susie Charles, welcome. I like that name.
Good night to you, Susie Charles.
Welcome to the village.
Charles, welcome. And Jesus Sozano. No, I think Jesus been here before. Or Jesus. Maybe it's Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah,
yes.
Jesus. Good night to you, Jesus. I'm Marabala people.
Oh, you know they
Good night to you, Rastaman.
Oh, they know they don't call themselves. Anyway, Jesus. Folks, listen to this, right? And this is why I kind of got this, because I remember Tommy was saying that you should go out and arrest them, just as he stated before. I don't know how people outside on a boat with 4 fast engine, and you want to go out there and arrest them. Well, you cancel Christmas for them, eh? Let me listen to this.
Legal opinion clears Trinidad and Tobago over U.S. drug boat strikes in Caribbean waters by Anna Ramdas. British KC rules U.S. military actions against narco-trafficking vessels justified under international law as self-defense.
Hear that, Tommy? It's justified, Tommy, as self-defense. Let me take this call. Mr. Florida, go ahead.
Yeah, but I'll be quick. This is just a little food for thought for me, Mr. Tommy, yeah? You think it's just so America jump in Venezuela and grab that man and jump back out? You don't think somebody was working on the inside?
Long time.
You don't think somebody was giving America intelligence that those both carrying drugs?
Long time.
So think about that, Mr. Tommy. For America to jump in and jump out with Maduro so easy with no casualties. All right, guys, lock on.
Thank you.
The American embassy in Trinidad and Tobago was giving the United States information who is the drug dealers in Trinidad too. That's why today Homeland Security will have a list. And they have a list. I only hope they sit down on that list and put a list in a cupboard and leave it right over there.
No, they ain't gonna put it in a cupboard.
Do some internal investigation. Do some internal investigation with that list.
So, Tommy, they got a legal opinion. And the legal opinion cleared Trinidad and Tobago over any drug strikes in Caribbean waters. Because Trinidad don't no control over that. How Trinidad got control that? Trinidad and Tobago no control over that? Let's continue listening.
Military strikes carried out by the...
Go ahead, Tommy.
I never blame Trinidad.
No. I never said you blame Trinidad. But the only reason why I'm playing this, right, is because, right, the U.S. government legally could have done what they did.
And nobody could not stop them. Nobody in the Caribbean and in the Western Hemisphere could have stopped them.
Who could have stopped them? Nobody.
Keith Rowley and Penelope Beckers and Gatsby Dolly, them could have stopped him.
But let me say this, Let me say this. Former Prime Minister, please.
It's that two former. It's two former. I say it's two former. Which one? The Tobago one or the younger one?
One is the short-term former, the younger short-term former, right?
Yeah.
And the
younger
older
one.
Yeah. I'm talking about the older former.
All right.
Not the young one.
All right.
We have a young former.
The former farmer.
Right? So I sending a message to former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Holy calls.
Yeah, holy calls.
Yeah. Please, former, do not go and say anything about the US tomorrow. Do not. I'm giving you advice.
Free advice.
Be very neutral, right? About what you come to talk about. And be careful of how you talk about Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Balisier too. Be careful. Don't forget, we still under SOE. Don't forget
Why
that.
you reminding them about that? Don't remind them about that. Let him go and say something. Let him go and say something bad now. I want to see the handcuff on them, man.
No.
A big hardback man like you remind him?
How you forget when that thing... What did Patrick Manning say again? You like a what?
Raging bull.
Okay. When a bull, they started charge, you could stop it?
And the way old Manning say, he say when he get vexed,
yes,
he just get like a raging bull.
Yeah.
Only don't much years I had to go through that.
Yeah. When a raging bull get upset, you could stop a raging bull from charging?
All right. I only up the media and make him get upset.
But listen, one kind of question, ask him about the goat farm or something, or ask him about Interpol. Just ask him something. I wish I could have been there, you know. I would have asked him a question for him to get like a raging bull.
I would have asked him why you choose Stuart Young and leave out Penny.
Correct. Right. That go upset him. So I am just warning him. Please, do not say anything against the United States of America or against Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Balisier. You understand? Be very neutral. I know it will be hard for you to do it, but I just gain you a little. I'm helping you ahead of time. See, if you don't want me to help you, but I'm helping you ahead of time. I'm helping you. Let's continue to listen.
United States against vessels suspected of trafficking narcotics in the Caribbean can be justified under international law as acts of self-defense, according to a legal opinion prepared for the government of Trinidad and Tobago. The legal opinion was provided by British King's Counsel Harish Salve of Blackstone Chambers, London, to Attorney General John Jeremy, SC, addressing questions about the legality of U.S. military operations that have included at least 35 strikes against 36 boats suspected of transporting narcotics in Caribbean waters. AG sought external expert opinion. In January, Attorney General Jeremy was asked what determination he had made regarding whether the strikes were consistent with international law, particularly after reports that 2 Trinidadians may have been killed in one of these strikes. My first look at it is that the strikes were consistent with international law. I took external advice outside of the office of the Attorney General, and that was the advice which was given to me by an international expert, Jeremy responded. Apart from that, I have no comment, save and except to say that even now, I do not know that any Trinidad and Tobago citizen was killed in any strike. 2 key legal questions. The legal opinion, seen by the Sunday Express, responded to 2 specific questions posed by the Attorney General. A. Whether the actions of the United States in carrying out strikes against boats in international waters and, in the alternative, in the territorial waters of Trinidad and Tobago are lawful in international law. B. Whether the carrying out of strikes from the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago against the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela in execution of Operation Southern Spear is lawful. Self-defense, right under Article 51. At the center of Sal's analysis is the right of self-defense recognized in Article 51 of the Charter of the United Nations. The KC argued that while the UN Charter was crafted for traditional nation-state conflicts, modern threats increasingly come from non-state actors operating with government support. Present times witness, with increasing frequency, the phenomenon of non-state actors indulging in acts of violence and violation of territorial integrity with covert or overt support of a state, Salve wrote. In such situations, The right of a sovereign state to defend itself recognized in customary law would be available for such proportional measures as that state may need to defend itself. Self-defense is an inherent right, and the right exists whenever one is attacked, whether by a state army or by an individual terrorist. Salve stated, citing commentary on international law. Attribution of cartel actions to Venezuelan state. Salve's opinion stated that where criminal organizations operate with the support or protection of a state, their actions may legally be attributed to that state under international law principles. The acts of such cartels would be attributed to Venezuela as much as acts of its own military forces would be attributed to it, he said. The attorney referenced the U.S. indictment against former Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro alleging involvement in large-scale narcotics trafficking conspiracy. Among allegations cited, providing Venezuelan diplomatic passports to traffickers, giving diplomatic cover to aircraft transporting illicit proceeds, and partnering with armed groups including the Colombian guerrilla organization Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, FARC. Drug cartels operating with full logistical support from the state are the kinds of non-state actors whose actions would be attributed to the state, Salve added. Strikes meet international law standards. According to the factual brief examined by Salve, American forces carried out at least 35 strikes against 36 boats suspected of transporting narcotics. The operations reportedly involved drones and fighter jets targeting small vessels believed to be part of trafficking networks, with several individuals killed during the strikes. Salve stated that destroying vessels suspected of carrying narcotics could be justified as a preventive measure. States affected by the actions of the drug cartels could resort to measures such as destroying vessels suspected to carry illicit drugs as a measure of prevention.
No audio.
Sorry about that.
Audio
When
Wall
we
Street.
talked about this is opinion on what happened, right? So when we talked about what was happening out there, all right, so they mentioned international waters, they mentioned Caribbean waters. Let's just say it's international waters. To me, Trinidad and Tobago had a big problem. Under the PNM, right, they used to turn a blind eye to this serious problem we had in the country. We have a new prime minister to come in and say enough is enough. Just imagine for a minute, folks, if we were not pro-President Trump, what would have been happening to us today? Just imagine. Think about it.
Venezuela would have still be threatening we. Venezuela would have been threatening we.
When is the last time Venezuela threatened we?
Not even Delcy. Delcy can't even say a word. Delcy supported everything that Trump doing right now. And telling the Venezuelan whole national security, all you behave all yourself, listen to Donald Trump now. We under Donald Trump. So everything that this government was telling Venezuela, they wasn't listening, they obey now. They obey now. And if international laws could clear Trinidad and Tobago and say we did nothing illegal, who is Gordon and who is them PNM Penny and all of them to say we guilty and we engage in wrongdoing? Who is them when international laws? What have they have no trust and belief in the court process? I only hope Gordon will learn now and say, well, all right, the court clears, our government wasn't engaged in any wrongdoings. We did nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. Absolutely. We could control. We could control the US.
We never even support it. We say it's not we business. We just want the drugs stop. That is all the Prime Minister say. They want the narcotics to stop coming through Trinidad and Tobago. They take a stand to support the United States to eradicate that flow of drugs. Guns and ammunition. Kidnapping. Why a country wouldn't want that to stop? Why a opposition political party who governed for 65 years win one that stop in a country of 1.4 million people? Why would they not want that to stop? What type of people when want wrongdoings to stop in the country? Citizens of WZYE and viewers, why they wouldn't want that? If they contributed that and they support that and they benefited from that, they will speak against that. It showed me that the UNC not benefited from none of those drug deals on them.
Let's finish listening to this.
He emphasized, however, that such measures must still meet international law requirements of necessity and proportionality. Trinidad and Tobago in the clear. The case he addressed whether Trinidad and Tobago could face legal consequences if United States forces conducted operations in its waters or nearby, concluding that Trinidad would not automatically bear responsibility. Under international law principles developed by the International Law Commission, a state is responsible only if it knowingly assists another state in committing a wrongful act. The Republic's decision to not intervene in the U.S. action would not by itself amount to aiding and assisting the U.S., Salve said. Even if U.S. operations were later judged excessive, Trinidad and Tobago would not be liable simply for allowing them to occur. The Republic was under no positive obligation to prevent the U.S. from taking action against the drug cartels. Trinidad also a victim. The opinion noted that Trinidad and Tobago has itself been significantly affected by regional narcotics trafficking, having spent more than $60 billion on national security over the past decade, while continuing to face the impact of drug smuggling networks. The KC also referenced the flow of Venezuelans to Trinidad driven by Venezuela's humanitarian crisis, arguing these factors reinforce the legitimacy of regional efforts to combat cartel operations. The Republic is also a victim of the acts and omissions of the drug cartels, he stated. Global narcotics trade as security threat. Sal's opinion characterized the global narcotics trade as a fundamental threat to national security and sovereignty, pointing to international treaties adopted through the United Nations to combat drug trafficking and related crimes. The threat posed to the sovereignty of countries by the illicit drug trade does not need any elaboration, he stated, noting that profits from the drug trade are often used to fund violence and destabilize governments. The actions of drug cartels imperil the safety and security of states affected by this pernicious activity, Salve wrote. Conclusion: no violation of international law. In Sal's opinion, the actions of the United States were not a violation of customary international law if they were aimed at preventing drug trafficking operations linked to networks allegedly supported by the Venezuelan government under Maduro. There was no violation of international law in acting against vessels carrying narcotic substances to the U.S., Salve concluded, providing legal justification for U.S. military operations that have contributed to dramatic crime reduction in Trinidad and Tobago, including a 42% decrease in murders attributed in part to disruption of Venezuelan narco-trafficking networks.
So the government decided to get an opinion on what happened, right? So we cannot blame the government and saying they are part to what happened, right? However, we can see that it has have an effect on what's going on in the country, you know, and crime is down. Let me say welcome.
They're not even asking why Venezuela allowed that to happen.
Correct. Let me say welcome to Anil Tiloxin, George Ramdeen, Nalo Sicharan, Sharon Bicky, Ali Trini, Everton Lewis, Rajendra Maharaj, and Wendell Seals. A special welcome
Good night to all of you all. Good night to all of you all. Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah. So I play that for you all to listen and talk. All the old talk, people talking all kind of talk. You know how they like to talk. Who sing that song? Tricanal?
Wall Street. The UNC have some of the most knowledgeable lawyers in this country.
Correct.
They would have known if there was breaking any international laws. Yes,
Perfect.
and they would have stopped. They would have said, "Hey, we can't do this, we can't do that." But it wasn't even Trinidad and Tobago business.
It wasn't their business. But COP, we benefited from what happened. And it didn't cost us a dime. It didn't cost us 1 penny. How could you, as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, benefiting from improvements in your country, it didn't cost you a dime, right? All of you all, especially you all PNM people, you all should be thanking Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Dusesa. You all should be saying thank you very much, because in the past 9.5 years, under my party, we never ever saw something like that. Never. Folks, we're going to take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, on COP and you, on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, when we join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live. Thank you.
When we come, go ahead, Tommy.
I'm done.
Sorry.
I'm done.
Okay. And when we come back, I have this video for you all. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Watch It, COP and you. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Bona, the body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can lona the bona, the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Persad-Dusesa, the Iron Lady rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty like be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every picnic a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Persad-Dusesa, the Iron Lady rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we lead in the back. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the the people talk feed the land come back. With the pen we go right all the wrong and sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamala the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she living the dream. Kamala the mountain, she na move it and shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamala, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamala, 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 Kamala. Trinidad forever.
And of course, we are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you. On WZYE 95.9 FM, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live.
And good night to all you new listeners and viewers of WZYE. Good night to you, good night for you, and thanks for tuning in. Tell a friend to lock down on WZYE. Share it to your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your grandma, your grandpa, everybody, your family, even your friends. Share it. And subscribe. Press that notification button, and you're on.
Hey, Michael. Michael say he going home tomorrow from the offshore gas platform. Thank God. Yeah. Welcome, Michael. Yeah.
Good night to you, Michael.
Yeah, Michael is another loyalist. Good night, people of WZYE. Welcome, callers, listeners, supporters, viewers, to the host, Wall Street, Tommy, and guest. COP is now guest host now. COP inside like Flynn now.
We passed that stage.
Yeah. Angela Darius. How Nandi doing? Gordon, one man stood up in Parliament and read a scroll of lies, and you and others still believe email gate. Sorry,
And nobody wasn't arrested or investigated for email gate.
Uh-huh.
I tell you, give me a little say in this country, boy. Give me a little say in national security.
Tara Brandon, welcome to you.
Tara Brandon, good night to you.
Devi Parry, who remembers the day the former took a trip to the seas with the Coast Guard? Drugs continued unabated after.
Good night to you, Devi.
Farmer Kane, welcome. The big bad quietly surrendered.
Farmer Kane. That your right name, Farmer Kane?
Somebody just read it and I read name. No, I think that's the nickname, man.
My parents named me Farmer Kane. This age now I go watch them and say, where you get that name from?
Yeah, you could say he went for Kane.
Carry the clothes that way.
You got to grow your own cane now, right?
Yeah. You can't go for that again.
You can't go for cane again.
For that, just say that. We don't tolerate that here.
Yeah. You don't tolerate that here. FOI, eh?
Yeah.
FOI.
I like that correction.
Yeah, you got a name like Farmer Kane, boy. And you put out that name, boy. You are serious, man.
Don't take it serious. It's just a little humor in the name.
Yeah. Daily course new here. Daily course. Always say welcome to daily course. You just spell
Daily
that
course.
Kourse, boy. Look, daily course.
Good night to you, daily course. There's a new listener and viewer.
Yeah, that's a new post.
Good night to you. Good night to you, and welcome to WZYE.
Where you joining us from? I know where she joining us from. Michael.
Send a voice note
Yeah.
and tell us where you're calling us from, Daily.
Yeah. Daily Core said Israel is real. Okay. But folks, here's the video. You all listen to this. You know, boy. Boy. Listen to this.
This trip was not just a diplomatic visit. It wasn't just go there, shake hands and smile and walk away. No, it wasn't. It was a strategic victory for Trinidad and Tobago. It was a win for security and safety. It was a win for our economy here, because of the partnerships. It was a win for the future of our nation. TNT's government was present. TNT's government was heard. TNT's government will continue to stand strong in defense of law-abiding citizens. When the UNC wins, law-abiding citizens win. I thank you very much.
As I said previously, just imagine COP and Tommy if we were on the outside looking in at this Trump summit. Just imagine if we were on the outside looking in. Where would we have been today? Just imagine if the PNM was in power. Right? Where would we have been today?
Lord Father, sanction after sanction after sanction. Sanction after sanction after sanction. We would have been sanctioned as Venezuela. We would have been sanctioned as Cuba. We would have been sanctioned of. You had to help me with some country that sanctioned.
Well, just think about it, COP. Right? One big thing, tariff, was removed from Trinidad and Tobago.
Tariff would have been added on.
Yes, and
under the PNM.
Right, and who would have been suffering? You, the consumer. And just to let the PNM people know, that tariff which was removed for Trinidad and Tobago, you benefited, You PNM people, all you PNM people, you benefited,
Tremendously.
You benefited, so you can say what you want, and you should say thank you to Kamala Prasad-Desesa. All of you all. Because under the PNM, it was a different story for all you. Different
It was
story.
tighten your belt. It was tighten your belt. Every quarter, every quarter of the year is tighten your belt. And the school your children going to, government is pay for that. The breakfast again in school, government paying for that. The transport, government paying for that. As if the mother and father give them that money to pay for that. They understand the taxpayers' money.
Look, there's more help. Listen to this. Listen to this.
A message from the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago Ministry of Transport and Civil Aviation. Media release. March 16, 2026. Government extends early renewal period for driver's licenses to 3 months. The Ministry of Transport.
COP, you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Tommy, did you hear that?
Yep.
Eh?
Yep.
3 more months. 3 more months. Right? 3 more months. So all the talk they're talking previously, you have an extra 3 months. The government didn't have to do that. But they did it. Yeah? So let's
A message from the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago Ministry of Transport and Civil Aviation. Media release. March 16, 2026. Government extends early renewal period for driver's licenses to 3 months. The Ministry of Transport and Civil Aviation advises that the government has approved an amendment to the Motor Vehicles and Road Traffic Regulations made pursuant to the Motor Vehicles and Road Traffic Act, Chapter 48:50, by Legal Notice Number 48 of 2026. This amendment will allow holders of valid driver's licenses to renew their licenses up to 3 months prior to the expiration date, instead of the previous 1-month period before expiry. This change will provide greater convenience to the public, reduce last-minute renewals, and improve overall service efficiency. The change takes effect from March 16, 2026. The ministry thanks the public for its continued cooperation and remains committed to improving service delivery across the transport sector.
So if you don't want to take this opportunity, you know what will happen? You want to blame the government. Make all kind of excuse. Well, I was to take my children to school, I was to do this, I was to do the other. 3 months, 3 extra months. Right? 3 extra months.
Nobody government have a responsibility to extend time for the people and them and that. It's like that. That's when a government work for the people. When a government working for the people to do those things. When a government have empathy and passion for the people and them, that vote for them to do those things. Right, to ease the strain and the burden among the citizens. So I get that full 100% support.
Yeah, but the PNM wasn't easing no burden for nobody. It was easing the burden for the 1%.
Yeah.
That's what them was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Factual.
But there is more, COP, there is more, There's more. Folks, take a listen to this.
Government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago Ministry of Works and Infrastructure. Minister John meets with UK delegation to discuss infrastructure collaboration. March 16, 2026 media release. The Honourable Geraldine John, Minister of Works and Infrastructure, met with His Excellency John Dean, British High Commissioner to Trinidad and Tobago, together with Mr. Dean Purvis, Director of Infrastructure Exports UK, and Ms. Giselle Roberts, Country Director at the United Kingdom's Department for Business and Trade. The meeting explored opportunities for collaboration in support of Trinidad and Tobago's infrastructure development agenda. Minister John welcomed the engagement, noting that strategic international partnerships can play an important role in supporting Trinidad and Tobago's development priorities. She also underscored the importance of continued dialogue to identify opportunities that will deliver sustainable and impactful infrastructure outcomes for the country.
Again, Minister Geraldine John at work. See? And
hard worker.
They're asking all kind of questions. And look at it. The Prime Minister going to the summit and bringing back win for Trinidad and Tobago. Right? The aviation part of the ministry, 3 months extension for your license. Right? Minister Geraldine John meeting with UK people for the benefit of Trinidad and Tobago.
And she also fixing back that the creek down south over here that PNM Keith Rowley and Rohanson and them destroy and mash up.
So Ms. Santa Cruz says, remember when the PNMites were called on the International Criminal Court to arrest and jail Campbell for what took place with the boats? They blame her. Yeah, remember that? They was blaming the Prime Minister. Thank you very much. Yeah, they were blaming her for what happened. They were blaming her.
No, we could blame them for being under knowledge.
Boy, it is a sad state of affair. But I want to go back a little bit in time. I want to play something that was a little back in times. Yeah, I want to play a little back in times thing. When, all you remember Farris? Did Farris lose more cases than he ever won?
I never hear a case that Farris won.
No, he never won any. I thought he won 1 or 2 and on appeal he lost that too.
What is the airport scandal? They say they win that?
Yeah, I think they say they win one. They win 1 or 2.
There were none.
Take a listen. Huh? Even
There
none?
were none.
Take a listen to this.
Bill before us is an amendment to the Copyright Act. If he would like them to be withdrawn, he will withdraw them himself. I might even say them on doubles and copy because he comes here and pretends that he cares about people when he only cares about himself and his family. Mr. President, I rise on 46.1, 46.6, and he's also contradicting your direct ruling made a moment ago. If the member wishes to bring a substantive motion against me, bring it on. But this is not the way to do it.
Okay. Please. I don't think we should threaten. Please. I don't think that anyone should be threatening. Okay. Please.
I'll move on, sir.
Yes,
for you.
Please.
Oh my goodness, I'm so scared. Faris will deal with me. Make sure when you run your pants don't split. Yes. So you still got my loves. Then the honorable member, the former attorney general who passed laws that were overturned in the court so many times, he had to run up and down the stairs. He just stated in his contribution that, if we wanted on this side to make it retroactive, he and his PNM supporters and others would vote for the special majority. Where was that special majority last week when we wanted the special majority to keep the people safe, to stop the bloodshed, to allow citizens to live like they live in the fancy building with a rental? Where was that special majority? When you're talking about the Copyright Amendment Bill 2026, the bill brings freedom and empowering and independence. For example, they gave examples of other songs. What about Gypsies? Captain, the ship is sinking, sung in February 1986. And just after that, December 1986, for the first time, the country got rid of the PNM. For the first time, the country could breathe and take that. What about that? I mean, that song right now, years later, 39, nearly 40 years later, in April 2025, was even more apt. But the problem was that on this time, Gypsy was on the ship that was sinking, and the captain changed twice. So this kind of intellectual property, we must protect Gypsy even from himself. People will have to understand that the duration is important. Why? Because creative works do not expire when an artist passes away. Section 19(1) of the Copyright Act, as amended, states that generally copyright and moral rights are protected during the life of the author for 50 years. We are now going to 70 because there are cases that you would understand. The Bob Marley case, he quoted Redemption Song, not knowing that Bob Marley was singing about people like him and his government to free the people from that kind of oppression. It is ironic. Calypso Rose, we have to protect her moral rights because these people, these PNM, might take her music and apply it to themselves, and she may never want that because she may not understand what sort of evil reigns in that Balisier house. This bill is very important because artists do their work not for political expediency, not to get a little high five or a picture with a tight pants man in a gym. They do it from love, from creativity, and should get their money whenever their family, their grandchildren should. And this bill protects those rights for 70 years. There's the example of the Beatles. The catalog continues to generate billions of dollars. And that's why this is important. We have artists now, Marcel Montano, Kes Diffentala. When we are all gone, their music will live on. Savannah Grass may live on for the next 200 years. His family is now protected because of the Minister of Legal Affairs, because of Kamala Prasad Bisesa. One can only remember when you talk about intellectual property, and Senator Vera is so correct. Who can remember the war that took place with Brian Charles Lara and Digicel? When Digicel took control of West Indies cricket and Brian Charles Lara was B-Mobile. Between 2003 and 2010, there was the oppression of Lara because the intellectual property rights were not respected. Dinanath Ramnarine fought for West Indies cricketers, fought for the intellectual property and the rights to be respected so that they could choose to sell and be endorsed by who they want. Brian Charles Lara was taken away, the captaincy and so on. This bill will also protect and create a tapestry of intellectual property laws moving forward so that all intellectual property would be protected and each individual who deserves to earn from it will do so. The PNM won't understand that. No, because they want to take a PTSD. The PNM won't understand that because the Attorney General of the PNM didn't even know that buses can't drive over water, but PTSD driving to Tobago. I mean, it's really ridiculous. Sometimes I wonder why I put on suit and think to come here and debate these fellas who have no oxygen flowing in the brain. This bill, as I connected, offers freedom, offers opportunity, offers economic salvation to our artists, our producers, our authors that previously was not there because that Attorney General of the PNM did not care. I am proud Trinbagonian. I am proud African. I am proud East Indian. I am proud to be here, and I am proud to be part of the UNC government that is protecting creative rights. You see, on the other side, some of them are not even proud of who they are because they have to change their name from Sukaran to Al-Rawi. His name was Sukaran, all I say, and that's the truth. Yeah?
Constitutional privileges of the Parliament apart from the standing orders. Not only are these outright untruths.
Mr. President, I will just tell you that I'm proud to be on this side. Proud to support this bill. Proud that we are here to protect our intellectual capital, our artists that create our culture, make us proud of who we are, not being PNM. Calypso is not PNM. Music is not PNM. Pan is not PNM. And PNM is only about themselves, and that's why they remain on that side, whether with tight pants, loose pants, or skirt. So thank you, Mr. President. And I ask for the support of all the senators to protect our culture, our history, and our brilliance, and continue to save us from the mediocrity and the chaos of the PNM.
Oh, there you have it, folks.
Wow.
Live on the rap. Yeah.
Hey, Papa.
According to COP, we Papa.
Hey, Papa.
We Papa. Yeah, we Papa. Listen.
You see how far get vexed? You see how far get vexed?
Mm-hmm.
You see how you get vexed? And all of a sudden, no voice 46 one. You get vexed.
But listen, really and truly, Trinidad and Tobago do respect intellectual property rights, IP rights.
The Calypsonian don't respect that.
Most
the Calypsonian them don't respect that. They don't even appreciate that.
Yeah, a lot of the people, you know, for example, you see our pan is a $1 billion industry, a $1 billion industry. And we don't protect its intellectual property rights, you know. For example, when you're having Panorama, COP, many other people in Trinidad will disagree with this, right? When you're having Panorama's supposed to be, yes, you could have it free on TTT in Trinidad and Tobago. You could have it free. But you see, across the world, Pan Trinbago should be making money from Panorama. So if the government giving them 15 million, right, by the time the year is finished, they could actually make 10 million US, which will be about 60 to 70,000 TT dollars that they wouldn't have to go to the government for a penny.
You mean million?
Eh?
Million TT, you mean, not 1,000.
10 million US.
US, which is 60 to 70 million TT.
Right, 60 to 70 million TT.
Right, you said 1,000.
Right, 10 million US. 10 million US, which is 60 to 70 million TT dollars.
Correct.
And they won't have to go to the government for a penny. Right? If they get serious with their intellectual property. Right? But we just have people doing it for free all over the place. They're going to Panorama with a little camera. They're stealing the thing. Them thing have to stop. Think about this. The New York Knicks and all these basketball teams, you can't just go inside them place and just film them things and then go and put it on social media, you know.
Mm-mm.
You can't do that just so. Because they have the intellectual property rights to any, whether it's the video, the uniform, they have the rights to that. You just can't go and do that just so.
Pan Trinbago should be having a Pan festival every quarter of the year. Every quarter of the year. Four times for the year. Four times for the year. Making money. Encouraging the world to come down over here. Encouraging the Chinese Pan, Australia, all of them down here in competition and things. What they want to do? They only want to be PNM until they're dead. And Pan Trinbago does make money privately. But just pan players who had nothing to do with that. How you feel it is be driving fancy car and renovating home and paying one of them $50,000-$60,000 a month and then again? How you feel that is be happening? And in 2024, the president of Trinbago mentioned it had a clip in them don't depend on the government for funding for PAN. But 2025, when the UNC in government, they were $15 million.
But I heard Pension Bay going to get no money today from this year from the government. Is that true? I'm not sure. Asking.
I don't believe that. They get
That's
money
what I heard
every year, and they get more money than the PNM give them in 10 years. And every time the UNC in government, all the black organization and them get more money than they ever get in the history under the PNM, and they still do appreciate it. All that intellectual rights that the government looking to protect Calypsonia, them don't even appreciate that. 2030 coming over there, them still going and vote against the UNC. You can remember this Calypsonian who used to be at 91.9. He had long grass and thing from Lavanti. They cut out the toes and then they cut it out. He was a senator.
He wrestler?
He was a senator. Was a wrestler. He used to be at 91.9.
Oh, the Muslim guy?
Nah, he was a Calypsonian a long time. Calypsonian. He had Ras and thing. He was a senator too. Under Manning and them time. He was a senator.
I don't remember
His
that
name
one.
right in my head here, you know. He sings some nice songs that will still be playing 100 years from now. Will still be playing. Oh God, yeah, you know him from 91.9. He had big beard. Rootsman.
Yeah, Rootsman.
Why Rootsman them supposed to be collecting intellectual rights and still getting money and let family them survive? Because them fellas them sing songs that will continue playing.
Classics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brigo, Luther.
I wonder what them fellas and them do. I wonder who are the rights to all them songs for them fellas and them boy. I just wonder.
They didn't have no rights them time. PNM wasn't power. They didn't have like no rights.
Okay.
It had a woman paying them to sing against the UNC and mash up all of them that way.
Yeah. I just wonder what Duke and all them fellas with all them great songs them fellas that Tommy and COP.
Well, we would hope that the infrastructure is in place to take care of their royalties.
Them make no kind of money. Tell me a Calypsonian in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago become a millionaire under the PNM. Or tell me any rich Calypsonian in Trinidad there, not Iowa, Georgia, and all of them.
Marshall.
But not them. Them make the money over here too. They make the money outside and throw the feta private thing. But how much of them other Calypsonians had that ambition to throw concert and all them kind of thing and make money? Calypsonian, none of them soca artists and them soca artists.
It's just the way the thing set up. It's tough for
not how it's set up. Not how it's set up. Because 50 years now, we have local government and we have Ministry of Culture. 50 years now. And if we had a Ministry of Culture that's receiving $1 billion every year, they're supposed to invest that in culture. Invest some in Calypsoniana.
Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good evening again, Mr. Ansem. Yeah. So this is I like this conversation and yes, the artists and them have to own their own masters.
Yeah, they have to own it.
Yeah. That's how they will get a royalty. And when people you see like how crazy own his masters. So when this song come out, he had to get some royalty from it.
Yeah.
That's what they had to do. And I like the music talk, you know, because I think Panchimbigo should have a dedicated YouTube channel for all the pan people to come. Do the pan, show them how to teach them how to play the pan, not everything, just the basics. Have videos, expose it to the world.
Yep.
When you start to generate money from YouTube, then you can start to pay for a slot in a TV station.
Correct.
You can have it. You see, we had to use marketing, YouTube, social media for we benefits.
Yep.
And we had to start to make money. You see, when I do the Trinidad song, I just show it. I like to do the Trinidad song. It does take time to make because Trinidad is not a genre. So you can't just go in any music AI and just type it in because Trinidad is not a genre. But to show people that you could sing Trinidad without singing vulgarity in it.
Yeah, correct.
You could
Mr.
sing
Mr. Florida, do you publish it?
Yeah, because I use like ABM and all them to make the beats and thing. You notice the voice and them those songs like AI.
No, it doesn't
like fully AI. Because there's a lot of stems and a lot of reverbs and a lot of things they do. And this is the simple things that, and I believe the government should start to introduce and spend a little money and start to teach you. They have a lot of programs online.
Yep.
And teach them how to start to produce music, how to start to make beats.
Do you publish it with the US publishing company?
Who's that? No. That is where I does do is when Mr. Ansem get you building, then we go organize and I'll come and teach youths and them. But we're seeing we had to have programs. The children love music and start to teach them. It has simple programs online that you could pay for and teach them how to do beats and teach them how to sing. All you need is a mic and a laptop
True.
And that's it to them.
Yeah.
And these are things where I know a little solution for the government. Invest all the money in this Panchimbigo, make a YouTube channel, push it, use with the marketing social media, and let me get exposed pan as the success it should be.
Yeah.
All right, guys, look understand.
Watch it. If Panchimbigo put me in charge of Panchimbigo and in part of social media, let me tell you something. Not one individual could post anything on social media with respect to anything on Panorama. None of them. None. Not one of them. Anything have to come through Panchimbigo.
I agree.
But that's how they do it here in this country, you know. You can't just take anything just and go and post it all over the place. You mad? Look at ESPN.
You see, they don't classify it as a business. They don't classify it as a business. They classify it as a black people thing.
COP. In 2017, I could say this. I personally went to Trinidad, met with Panchimbigo, Tuco, National Carnival Band Association, and the Trinidad and Tobago Carnival Band Association. And I gave them the roadmap in order to monetize Carnival. 2017, a decade ago, 1 decade ago. And look at we here in 2026. Well, 2026, 2027. Right? And they have done zero with it. Zero.
Still begging the government for funding.
Still begging the government. Let Panchimbigo put me in charge of that thing. Panchimbigo will be making millions. And listen to this. Nah, I'm gonna put my ideas out there. I'm putting my ideas out there. But Panchimbigo will be making millions and millions of dollars 365 days. As a matter of fact, 370 days out of the year. Get them a few extra. 370 days out of the year. Right? But you know what has happened? You see that video what I played earlier there? Where's that? The guy is a joker, is a skit. That fella very good. Right? Charging the telegirl 500, which you jump in the car is 500 US. COP, what I don't put you now as one of them. COP, see people like all you.
Yeah.
Yeah, people like all your
Good people. It's good people.
Yeah, always good people. But let us look at we and feel when we come to Trinidad, we trying to take things away from all you.
Don't come here speaking Yankee. You're a born Trinidad and you come here speaking Yankee. You want to fool me with your vocabulary and your accent?
But,
why I can't fool you with my price too?
But I
So if a real American had come, that means you'll advantage them?
No, well, it's 500.
No, but
we didn't talk
500,
about
500 US?
We didn't speak nothing about that. It's 500 is 500. When you're talking Yankee, it's 500. 500 is 500.
No, I'm saying if it was a genuine American, you would take 500 US for the trip?
It might be about 700.
Wow.
Oh, you mean wow? Convenience.
Yeah, but you had to have some sort of decorum about you, man.
Well, then when you live in a prosperous country, but when you live in a lawless dump, why you feel we would become a lawless dump?
Because everybody,
the attitude of the citizens, the lifestyle of the citizens. That's why. I find when he say at all 500, she say me Yankee accent, 500 US or 500 TT, and let him answer.
Was she in Trinidad?
Yeah.
Supposed to be TT. She not ask that question.
You realize when you say 500 US, you see the Trinity accent come out.
Yeah, that's the next thing, eh? When I'm in Trinidad, look, I out of Trinidad 40-something years, over 4 decades, right? There must be some, you could know that I am not really, right, living in Trinidad. You could tell, right? Even though I still have a Trinidad accent, but you could tell that he's foreign. And Trinidad people very good at that.
Yep.
Very, very good. Right? I remember I was on Henry Street and Independence Square. And them time I used to eat doubles. And I saw some people sitting down eating doubles. I went over to them and said, excuse me, all you is not Trinidadian, that all you don't live in Trinidad. They said, how do you know that? Huh? How did you figure that out? I say, you see over there? You see how them people standing up there and eating doubles? Right? Hey, give me next one. One more. Give me one with slight pepper. Slight pepper. You understand? Give me one. No pepper. No pepper. Give me one with shadow Benny. Slight pepper. Yeah? All right. Yeah. Right? All this saying don't and eating doubles. Trinidadians don't sit down and eat doubles. Them on Independence saying don't eating doubles. I said, all they exposing all themselves. They said, really? I said, yes, really. You don't sit and eat doubles.
But you feel with that Trinidad and leave and go outside over there and spend 10 years. You feel they just lose the Trinidad accent or they just be faking?
COP. Let me take that question from you. Because I've lived in the United States since 1972. When you're with Trinidadians, you're talking Trinidadian. And when you're with Americans, you try to talk so that they'll understand you. Because if you try to talk Trini for them, everybody just look at you like what's he saying?
I know Trini go in America and spend 3 months and come back to here talking Yankee in front of me.
Yeah, well, they were playing thing with the big ears and the bushy tail.
I drive off on them. Next day, what more you drive on me for man to come and move away from me that stupidness, man. 3 months you go on there and talking Yankee, come back over here Yankee.
But what happens is that sometimes the only people they associate with is Americans.
Yeah, well, that's when you're in America, you use that accent so they could understand each other.
Right.
But when you come back home,
yeah,
you could never lose a Trini accent to say,
well, no, you can't lose. You can't lose it. But it's a who just play the fool.
Yeah. I think they play the fool. It's a bull pistol or what?
Folks, put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes.
10 o'clock already, right?
Let me say this, right? I worked on Wall Street for 23 years, right? And when you're going to meet with, like, for example, if I had to go and sit down and meet, I'd meet with the president of these brokerage firms, right? You can't talk like a Trinidadian.
Yeah, talk so that you understood.
You cannot speak like a Trinidadian. You have to speak that they could understand you and they know you have an accent. So once they hear your accent, you're behind the 8 ball, right? Because they don't want to take you as serious. They don't want to take you serious.
True. So I've been there, done that. I work for the Fed right downtown outside of Wall Street for a while. And when I first started working for the Fed, my Trinidad accent was raw. And many times I'll do that presentation and I could see faces going blank. And then they will say to me, what you say? Say that again.
Or they say, huh? When they say, I mean to say, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Huh?
Right.
Huh?
So
right?
I had to slow down and try to say words that they would understand. Because some words we pronounce, they would never understand it.
Yeah, but Tommy, I want to get back to this quickly. Why it is that many Trinbagonians believe that if I am a Trinidadian and I'm trying to bring an idea to Trinidad and Tobago, that they will take more kindly in somebody else that don't look like me, that doesn't have my accent, and will come with a Canadian accent or a United States accent and feel that, right, they know more of what they're talking than me, a Trinidadian, who will have way more expertise than that other person. Why is that?
Yeah, very gullible.
You should answer that, CP. You live in Trinidad.
Me able to learn the American language, huh?
No, why is that? Tommy, I see your partner sent I don't know if this is a voice note, or let me see if this is a voice note, if this is another. Give me a minute.
Let me check and see if I have voice notes too. I have one voice note from Gordon.
All right. Tommy, your partner sent me a Trinidad, but we ain't playing that Trinidad here. We don't play that one here.
Which partner is that one?
Your partner did with the cricketer last name.
Okay.
Yeah, he just I guess he listening to the program. So he sent me a Trinidad. Yeah, he sent me a Trinidad. I know he sent me that for. Yeah, but COP. Yeah, why do Trinbagonians look down somewhat unkindly on us, who are Trinbago citizens, who want the best for the country, but because we might have a little slight variation of the American accent because we've been in this country for so long, they don't take kindly in us bringing ideas to Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, I think they do. They take ideas from Chini who play in foreigners out there. They has to take from them.
Trini who playing foreigners? What does that mean?
Yeah, well, when they come back where they start with that accent or whatever, they don't know it's not a foreigner. They know there's a Trinidad, then they come and play, they talk an accent. But yes, I believe leaders take advice from them. Once you're knowledgeable enough, they'll take advice from you.
But the first thing that they think about is how am I going to make some money?
Well,
the first thing before even one dime is made, they're trying to figure out, well, how am I going to get paid?
Yeah, they would know Yankees US, Yankees US.
And if they feel that what they're going to get is not enough, they're going to find a way to manipulate your situation.
And that is actually
Sad.
Yeah,
Because sometimes you come from abroad with ideas to help your people. You don't really focusing on the profits as much. As a matter of fact, if you just break even and help your people, you're good with that. They may want that. They want to make all the money right away, and not next week or next month. We want it yesterday.
Yeah, what Batu said, the average citizen look down at us when we return home.
I have some experience that if I started share it.
Yeah, because they come back and they start to show off. They talk with a different accent. They have money. They come looking nice. They come showing off. They don't come back down to earth. Most of them don't come back down to earth and say, let me go and make a mango chow and coconut tree stone outside. They leave doing that.
But that's not the majority, though. That might be the minority.
Definitely not the majority, because I know I'm one of 9 boys, and none of us. Well, maybe just one of us will be a little bit out of order, but not all of us are very humble.
You know, COP. I have my brothers and them, right? Most of my other brothers, since they left in 1977, may have been back to Trinidad once or twice. Since they left Trinidad in July 4th, 1977. I used to be back in Trinidad almost every single year. And I remember when I left Trinidad in 1977. In 1978, I ran for Trinidad in the Carifta Games in Bahamas, and I won a bronze medal in the 800 meters. For Trinidad, I was in America in high school. And I went back home and I went back to Bahamas and ran for Trinidad and Tobago.
And when? Trini Trump, good night to you, Trini Trump. I ain't here for the night at all.
I don't know what happened to that, but say that again, COP.
No, I'm telling Trini Trump good night to him now. I ain't here for the night.
Yeah, I ain't here Trini Trump for the night. But folks, this is what happened on the observance of Eid. Yeah. Well, all these good things, boy, I'm telling you, boy.
I have a voice note here from Ganga Chana.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, play voice note.
Members of our government in the House of Representatives chambers dressed in traditional wear in observance of Eid.
Yeah, that? Boy.
Yep.
Hold on, Tony. Yeah, Mr. Florida.
Yeah, Mr. COP. Last year, the beginning of last year when I came home, as I reach, and I drop off my suitcase, you know what I do? Change my clothes and went and help my neighbor make cement.
Yeah, that's good.
Not all of we is like that. You know what I mean? Because you only had 2 people and you needed help. And I know to young and change and went and help them make cement. There's few trainees who does be like that. Few majority. All right, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
But I will send some verses for you though. You good. You real good.
He's our boss.
He's a boss. He will make me better than Bungie all of them. He gonna make me an entertainer. A lyrics on the Wall Street.
Yeah, get send him some lyrics, man.
Lyrics like that, you know.
Send him some lyrics, man. You can put your voice
COP.
there.
Oh.
COP.
Uncle Tommy.
I've written some pretty strong lyrics myself too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll play man Micah. I'll play man Micah.
Everything will fall in place in time.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that, I mean, when we look at our country today, COP and Tommy, we could see that the country is headed in the right direction. And many other people may think otherwise. Many PNM people may think otherwise, right? Right? We haven't had this much positivity on the world stage in, I will say, 2 decades. This much positivity as far as a prime minister going out on the global stage and representing the country, right? Representing the country, where people in all different parts of the world now doing videos, doing social media about Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar, right? Anytime you have people in Africa, people in Jamaica, all different parts of the world doing videos on you, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, whatever it is, you know that for a fact, right? You're doing something. You're making a difference. And I've said previously, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar is the pale bearer for transformation in the Western Hemisphere.
And it's also the first time in 50 years the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago meet the President of the United States of America. First time in 50 years.
You're saying a private meeting. That's why I read that somewhere.
In 50 years.
I read that somewhere.
A dot, because Trinidad and Tobago is a dot in the map, meet the most powerful president in the world. That alone, that marketing alone, good enough for the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. That little piece of marketing there alone.
And imagine if you had to pay for that.
And if you're now taking that from our mouth, if people had to pay to PayPal to see that, we make hundreds of millions of dollars.
Let me play this voice note. Let me hear what this guy's saying here.
Hi. What is evening? Yeah. All right, folks. We talking, we listening. What I really the matters, boy, the real issues in Trinidad and Tobago. All right, radar gone. Radar gone, radar stay. I don't know if that will interfere with the taste of the sweet bread in the oven. All right, but the radar gone. All right, just how it come quiet, it's gone easy. There is something about making decisions come into fruition late in the night. Some psychologists might have to come and explain that to the Trinbagonians. You know, Section 34, the new taxes, road taxes. There is something about having it done.
Gordon, we're not talking about that, Gordon. We're not talking about that, Gordon.
And watch. Oh God, my people getting licked down every day.
You gotta tell Penny that.
They cannot. Can we discuss how we could get some of the policemen and them to behave properly? Can we discuss these things, boy? Rather than paying.
Johnson's move of the week.
You see this stripping it about subjudice and parliamentary privilege? I think it's time for we to get rid of that stupidness. Because you cannot tell me you could stand up there and say that people do X, Y, and Z, and you ain't take it to the police, and up to nowhere, 2 people get arrested for doing that crime.
Johnson's move of the week.
To the police. So I'm telling you now. So you can't take it to the police because you too big or you too small. Oh God, but this is the thing I don't be talking about, boy. Let me don't encourage the flip-flopping thing now, boy. If it's wrong for the black, let it be wrong for the white. If it's wrong for the green, let it be wrong for the yellow. Oh gosh, let me deal with this thing. Right now we gonna fix this
people
thing,
like
man.
that who have us where we are today.
I go deflect.
I'm going to talk about something else.
Just ginger a man get on my face.
We could fix this. We could fix this.
You're going for the break.
Oh boy.
That one give me a headache.
I agree with him. We could fix it. I agree with him. We could fix it. He could go and speak to every one of those PNM MPs and them and say why are they allowing all the constituency to run down like that. And the most happening is people killing out each other. That is what you're supposed to ask them PNM MPs and them Gordon. And it will fix it. This government trying to fix it. You're against it. We're coming over here and saying, let me fix it.
Yeah, COP.
Well, ask the PNM to join and let me fix it.
COP, perfectly addresses that.
It's people like that who have us where we are today.
I agree.
Seriously. That addresses them 100%. 100%. Folks, we're going to take that break. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you. Boy.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, and we join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
Yeah.
And don't forget to smash that like button.
Here's my closing comment.
Lord God, creator of all things, I come into your presence at the beginning of this week with an open heart and a soul thirsty for your strength. Today I do not ask for an easy week. I ask for courage to face any storm. May your mighty hand sustain me, and may my mind be guarded against every discouragement and every fear. Father, grant me the determination I need so I will not retreat when obstacles appear. May every challenge that arises this Monday become a step toward my growth. Let my motivation not come from external circumstances, but from the Holy Spirit who lives within me, breathing life and purpose into every task I carry out. I declare that this week will be marked by victory. Where I place my hands, let there be prosperity. Where I place my feet, let there be peace. And wherever I look, may I see your light guiding my steps. Remove from me all procrastination and all doubt. Clothe me with the armor of faith so that I may walk with the certainty that you have already prepared my path and that the best is still to come. In the name of Jesus, amen. Lord,
From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all. I like to stay, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, COP.
I send something later.
Okay.
things come to those who wait. Better things come to those who believe. But the best things, they come to those who don't give up, who push forward no matter what. When the world says stop, they say go. When doubt knocks, they answer with faith. It's not just about the journey, it's about the fire within, the belief that the best is yet to come. So, keep believing, keep fighting, and never back down. Because the best things in life come to those who never, ever give up.
That was COP closing quote. Tommy, go ahead.
Well, Ellison says, life is to be lived, not controlled, and humility is won by continuing to play in the face of certain defeat. Like I always say, you, the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. We'll see each other tomorrow, God willing. Till then, good night.
You know, it's interesting, eh? Gordon, please stay off the juice. Whatever you do, stay off the juice, brother. Stay off the juice. All right? It ain't helping you. Stay off the juice.
Don't even take a sip.
Don't take a sip. Just
Make
take
some
all the
lime
strong.
juice.
Yeah, take all
Make
the
some
strong.
lime juice, Gordon.
Yeah. Take all the strong, put it back in the fridge. Yeah. Put it back in the fridge.
Make some lime juice or some Kool-Aid instead.
Yeah. Closing comments from the chat. Let me see if there's it. Tommy, you have any closing? No other voice notes? No, Tommy. Don't worry.
Only that one I saw.
Okay. Closing quotes from Miss Santa Cruz. Till tomorrow, God willing. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay dry and hydrated, and stay away from hypocrites like Hee-Haw Gordon, the convenient patriot and PNM propagandist. Closing comment from Miss Santa Cruz. Behind every winner, there are lots of failures, doubts, criticism, hard work, sacrifices, unsuccessful years. But the winner refused to quit, turn every setback into success. Excellent. Just Cool says, due to lack of interest, tomorrow has been cancelled.
Good night, Just Cool.
Bennett Thomas, good night, villagers. Catch up tomorrow, even on this frequency. Stay safe and dry meanwhile. Yeah,
good night to you, Bennett Thomas.
Smooths. Closing comments. Radar come is a problem for PNM. Radar going is a problem to the PNM. How do the UNC government satisfy the PNM? As the Prime Minister said, you don't have to satisfy the PNM, you have to satisfy the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Monica Ramke, soon be safe, stay blessed, sleep well till tomorrow, God willing. Angie says, until tomorrow again, a pleasant, restful night to everyone. Much blessings.
Good night to you, Angie.
Have a safe and restful night, everyone. God bless till tomorrow. And there you have it. That's it. Yeah. Folks, we are out of here. We see you tomorrow. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. And we're going to go out with a dedication to Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Bona, the body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow champion, bona, the bona, the bona. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Persad-Bissessar, the iron lady rain. Hey, mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty like be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Persad-Bissessar, the iron lady rain. Hey. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stump. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fit true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she na move, she na shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, Trumping champion, Kamla, 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 Trinidad forever.